Looked down and my fly was unzipped. It's almost fitting. What you're about to see is an episode that I had culled together from a whole bunch of stuff that I had filmed, and I had gotten ahead of myself. I had thrown away a piece of footage that I thought I had kept in the process of getting rid of some other footage that I didn't need and I knew I wasn't going to keep. It may have even all been strung together. I'm not sure. Anyway, I needed to slow my roll. Seriously slow my roll, because I lost an entire unboxing and review of the opening shot here. And then I proceeded to, in hurrying up to try to finish this and get to bed tonight and get it uploaded, I forgot to do a bunch of editing that I had thought to do when I had originally gone through the footage and decided what I was going to get rid of and what I was going to keep. And I hadn't made any of those alterations. And I had already uploaded the damn thing. I mean, it was finishing processing. It was 95% finished. And I caught it just in time, and I'm glad I did, because it was a rough piece of footage that the joke now, you know, the couple of jokes that I had in there, and the yelling that I was doing good-naturedly at my family, you'll see. I really needed to do some audio work on it. I needed to do a whole bunch of stuff, and I hadn't done it. So, slow your roll. There wouldn't have been anything earth-shattering or embarrassing or otherwise defeating about this upload. It just would have been less than it could have been, and when you consider what it ends up being, I kind of got to shoot high. Because otherwise... Anyway, enough self-deprecating humor. Here is the episode. What's left of it. Enjoy. Moving right along, I would like to get to some die cast. When you are a collector, sometimes if you're an out-of-package collector, it helps to build up what the model builders often call a backlog, so that in times of tightness, things sometimes hit gaps where you either see reruns of things. If you're like a mainline collector, you're going to see things cycle through. You're going to see different colors, maybe. Even of a car that you like, it becomes repetitive and it becomes something that you're uninterested in picking up. And then, so you're sitting around kind of, you know, with your thumb in your nose, wondering what to do. So anyway, we're going to do some of that thumbing in the nose. I have over here some M2 that I have decided need to come out of the package. The biggest reason being I was going to tack them on my wall as is, but they are not large enough where the space that I've got left to kind of put them, you could look at them and kind of appreciate them. And so I kind of figure I will put these with my other out of box and out of case M2 cars, even though I really like the packaging, and I've held on to these in package because I did like the whole thing. So just to show you, even people who believe largely in out of package stuff do have some stuff that they keep in package. So I'm going to open that M2 stuff and show you the cars that I've got, and that should kind of fulfill a little bit of it's like stocking stuff away for the winter time. You know, if you put stuff away for a rainy day, you can go back and hit your stores when the stores have run dry. It's kind of interesting. We're watching the Alone series. We've been a big fan of that for a long time, but it's finally hit Netflix, and they have a new season called Grizzly Mountain. Big thumbs up if you are not a part of the mass exodus that left from Netflix. That's a series to check out. Anyway, let's open some die-cast. Hit the button, dude. Alright, let's open some die-cast. You're going to notice a little running theme here. And this was not intentional. When I buy M2, I don't go out specifically for certain things or certain brands or anything like that. But when I'm out, obviously, a certain type of thing tends to appeal to me. So you're going to see a little bit of a running theme here, outside of the fact that these are all M2 cars and that they are the version without the protective dust shield over the top. They do come on the base though, so if you buy the covers separately, if you're that type of collector out there, then you can just pick these up and put a cheaper dust cover on it, and Bob's your uncle. You've moved it from the $4 to this $8 car. I think these have gone up. Maybe they have gone up a little bit, like $1 or $2. I'm not certain of that fact. But anyway, this is a Racing Transmissions Converters Company version of the 1970 Dodge Super B 440. I just love this car, and I brought this one home a long time before I brought the other one home that I've got here. I didn't realize that they were both Super Bs because they've got completely different liveries on them. But anyway, as I've said, I have lots of stuff in my collection here that some of the things mean something to me, others don't. This is just a really cool livery, I think. I don't have any dedication to this particular transmission company, but I do love the 1970 Super B. So, and Dodge is still doing these. I saw a recent edition Dodge with the whole orange and black Super B logo and design. So always good to see that they're working with a classic, but they're never ever, Dodge is never going to approach the greatness of these cars ever again. As much as I would love to say that it's a fantastic looking car, it's not. The new Dodges are not my favorite of the muscle cars that have come out in recent years. But again, here's the orange and black actual Super B, Rumble B livery. So you can really tell there when it comes to the cars that I really like, the ones that I really pick up and keep around. Chevy is towards the absolute bottom of that, and I think below Chevy is Mercedes. Sorry, Mercedes fans. But I have reasons. Anyway, there's the Super B. Let's put these together here, and as usual, I'm going to open these up, and then I'm going to give you a little closer look without my jabber. This one I really struggled with, but I do like the car, and I want to have the car on my desk, so I want to get it out of the package. But this is the Charger, the Hemi 1966, which is the year I was born, and it has the Nas livery on it, which anybody who's watched any of my toy hunts, when I go out, usually I'm drinking an energy drink. I choose my energy drink of choice, that is Nas. So when I saw this thing, I was like, oh, that's no brainer, gotta have that on my desk. But again, it sat in the package over on my shelf waiting for its time to debut on the channel. And we have come to that sort of dry spell in diecast showing up in the area. So it's time. I'm usually not a fan of the toned glass like that, but I do like that the glass in this case be orange. That's neat. I'll allow it, as a friend used to say. And the last one, surprise, it's a Dodge. This was probably one of the first M2 I picked up. It's one of the first that I remember seeing Andre and Nas kind of kicking around on their channels when I began watching them. So it has that sort of sentimental value on it. But in addition to that, the Superbird with the wing in the back and everything is, to me, it's one of those iconic cars that just when you look at it, it says racing of a sort. In the same sense that Formula or the other types of things will do. So anyway, it's been a little while, and I love the artwork back here. I will trim this one off, maybe. Well, actually, you know what? The glue is going to take him right off at the face. And I could, if I wanted to, oh, no, because this is a sealed surface back here. Well, I can get the image off of the back, I guess, but it's not the complete image, There is a way to use acetone on the back of like mainline cards if they don't have a sealant on the back of them. There's a way to sort of dab some acetone on the back where it's been sealed down to the card, and the glue will lift right off with very little damage to the card. But we just don't care that much here. we like to satisfy people who don't often do this to their stuff by just destroying ours. And then you don't have to wreck yours. You can keep it in package and all that other good stuff and just sort of live vicariously through us here at Monkey Shine Lab. But it's got a gorgeous finish on it. And again, I will probably send away to my local Amazon with some box tops to get myself some dust covers so that these stay kind of clean. All the other ones that I've kind of sacrificed dust covers to, I've already put those on really nice M2 already. So it's time to go find some cheap dust covers. But neat cars. Let me give you a look at them. Hey! Trying to film it here? Oh my god. I'm trying to film it here. Lambo. Get down. I'm filming, dude. Seriously. Come on. This is just... the evil Bond villain, Catbeard. Okay, is that enough? Are you full? Down. Oh. Don't you want a cat? This episode's gonna gross my mom out so bad. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, right. Okay. So what that is the right now available for about $7 Lego City. It's the Lego City series, and you can pick these up at most of your box stores right now for a good markdown. The reason why I wanted to build this one was a little bit because I had done the go-kart not too long ago, which was $5. This is $7. You get 2 minifigures. You get a little trophy, a little tool system there. You get, this I thought was interesting. You get a driver and you get a ponytailed cap wearing. You get a driver's uniform. So I put the woman in the driver's suit. Nya, 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 nya. And that's her crew chief, I guess. Anyway, I'm all for equality in motorsports, people. I'm going to talk about this a little bit. It is obviously a little bit more expensive ride than the go-kart. I should have probably grabbed the go-kart before I started this filming, but you get a little, control set there, and these turbo and the 8 and everything else all come pre-embossed. So you're not putting on stickers at all for this rig, which is really encouraging. I've left these guys in such a state, but they gave me 2 visors, so I have a growing collection of extra visors now, which is always nice because that's the stuff that pops off and you either break it or lose it. But anyway, I just wanted to get another quick city build out to finish out this episode. You know, people ask me how I keep my beard so neat and natural. Secret is cat spit. Why do I do these Lego kits, these city kits? If you missed me building this go-kart, okay, the economics of most Lego are very clear. So when you're getting a minifigure, you're already getting about $3 to $5 of value right there. And the Lego City is not only just a building set idea and a running theme for them, it is also a series of animated shows on Netflix. I know is one of the people who has the license on that right now, and it is oddly enough not a terrible cartoon. Like everything with Lego, it's produced really well. It has really good voice talent on it and stuff, and it's actually pretty funny in a sort of nothing ever goes quite right in Lego City. And that's the fun of it, right? These builds, the reason why I talk about these is because they're cheaper, because they're small, they're easy to sort of throw under your arm when you're headed out to see your niece, your nephew, your grandson, your granddaughter, whatever. It can be one of those sort of bonding experiences. I remember when I was little, my grandfather used to bring over, I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be the guy that provided the Hot Wheels and built model kits and Lego kits and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm gonna be that guy because that's just how I'm gonna be remembered on the internet long after I am gone. But speaking of gone, I'm going to get gone for this episode. Thank you very much for coming out here to the Monkey Shine Lab, everybody, and we will see you all again tomorrow. Believe it. Wait, that's Naruto's line. I can't use that. Wow, I'm gonna get a copyright strike. Anyway, see you tomorrow.